Primetime goddess. Clicking. Lean in. Camera on edge of the seat, she be pouring that pot. Turning the heat, name in her mouth, better come clean. She the real one, cut through the screen. No cap, all fat, yeah, she talk mean. But it's sting cause it's true, she a truth machine. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the king. Bow to the king. She don't chase clout, she chase receipts. Scroll through the files, bring them to the street. Bravo to the boss when she break that scene. Got the group chat buzzing off a single stream. Real time gossip, live in your phone. You feel seen cause she's saying what you think alone. True and keen, cut deep when she speak. You hit play one time, now you back all week. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the king. Bow to the king. Primetime goddess. Clicking.
Hey guys, I don't know if you guys are here. I'm apologizing for being late again. And if you haven't noticed, look at my nose, it's all swollen. Don't ask. And then under here, I'll cut myself. Well, the outside cat's got in a fight. And they didn't do it. It's just scratches and now it's all swollen. And so yeah, I look like a fucking mess. But I got new glasses too. Do you like them? Too big? Let me know what you guys think. I don't know who's here. Let me check. Probably nobody. Well, Tori was here. Everybody probably was here. Apologize again. This is supposed to be Southern Hospitality, but of course, because I was at the bed all day and the doctors that I am not going to, I didn't get to do the notes. So. I needed the notes for Southern Hospitality, but I can't believe I don't have an excuse. Do you like my shirt, Bon Jovi, by the way? Cute, right? It's 78 degrees today, so it was a waste of day. 78 degrees. I could have been outside, like I said I wanted to do, but then all that all hell broke loose. Thanks for praying for my mom. Her surgery's Friday, so I probably won't be here. Not sure yet. Me and my sister, I don't know what time we're gonna be done. I mean, I'll be floating around, but you guys like my hair? It's like it's just everything's a mess. And I don't want to cry because I know there's new people watching and they don't know me. They don't know that I'm a whole ass fucking mess and that 99% of the time I'm here and I'm crying or something. Usually because I feel like I'm disappointing you guys by being late, you know? God damn, why can't I get the whole screen in? Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? You know, like when one thing goes wrong, everything looks like it's going wrong. That's what it feels like right now. I really want to do a mental health check-in, but I don't know if anybody turns on my lights. I don't know if anybody would like to come up and chat, but I'd appreciate it if you did, because I don't know if I could do hi. Hey, Lauren, I'll try to do it since you guys, I know I'll try to do the recap. Lauren, did you want to come up or are you working? I don't know why my cameras went out. But you know why? Because I just said one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. So I get that right. This fucking motherfucker. Oh my god, I can't deal. Now it's all dark in here. And for some reason, I can't see myself. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this deal is. All right, let's try to turn the fucking lights back on. Piece of shit. Sorry, guys. I apologize again for the 100th time. I'll keep apologizing. I'm sorry. If you don't know me, I'm Reality of Kristen Marie, who's starting on podcast over here on YouTube and the podcast platforms. Also, certain seasons of Whose Side Are You On will be uploaded there, including season 5 coming up, which is the Real Housewives of Rhode Island with me and Erin Z. So we'll call it season 5 because her and I started together. So let me look for Southern Hospitality. Hopefully, I have something I can guide myself with. Because it was a goddamn amazing episode. Like, you don't even know how good it was. So good. I hope you guys watch it because I really didn't say what we were talking about today, but the word homie hopper was in there. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Are you talking to each other? Damn, these glasses aren't working because I can't see. I can't read your writing. Hugs, thank you. I love you. I saw Carl's podcast with Kara the other day. Actually, Carl. Oh yeah, Carl. Definitely. Hey, having a horrible fucking day, man. Horrible fucking day. Horrible day. Mentally horrible day. But my face hurts. My face hurts bad. Why is this? About to just fucking say fuck this stream. I'm really about to say fuck it. Anyway, so 5 seconds. Anybody, if anybody wants to come up and do a mental health stream with me, great. I'll give 2 minutes for somebody to answer. If not, then I'm going over and look for Southern Hospitality. I asked Mimir to get it for me, but I don't know if she saw it in time. So I'm reading. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. I'm going to go look for a podcast recap just in case because we need one. Okay. I asked ChatGPT to do it for me because it did it. I saw how it did it for somebody else, and it didn't do it the right way. The way I showed them how I do my recap, and they're like, "Oh, we can do it for you." Okay. Reviews. Okay, cool. Good reviews. Good. I don't know. Am I lying? I'm lying. Yep. No recaps for Southern Hospitality. Is that a joke? Oh boy. Let's check ChatGPT, see what that did for me. No. Let's try Suno. Sorry, y'all. I want to tell you something else that happened, but I can't. I can't yet. Just can't yet, but I want to. So you have better understanding. I don't know. Well, okay, let me just try to remember. Project? No. Oh, nope. No, why doesn't Southern Hospitality have a recap? That's crazy. Like, season, it's amazing. Well, I guess we're doing mental health because I can't find one at all. I didn't want to I just checked it. I'll check it again. I didn't want to not do the stream because obviously I had all day. I was doing stuff and I couldn't wait to get home. I'm not crying. Fuck. I just wanted to be on my podcast. That's all I wanted all day. It's like an asshole crying. I really don't feel like I really wish someone would come on. Like, you guys are only people I care about that, like, honestly, like, really, besides my husband and my sister and my parents, like, I fucking hate everybody else. I really do. So, if anybody that's watching that doesn't know me, I apologize for crying. It's not my usual time. Something happened, but something that's really affecting me right now. And you're the only people I care about. Yeah. Mary, you don't want to come up. Kenny, do you want to come up? Anybody? Aaron, anybody? Robert, how are you? Love you. All right, I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe I can play it, or did I have like an after show or something? I'll check Gmail again. I didn't see it the first time. Damn, that hurts bad. Cat. I might have to get rid of two of my cats, guys. All right, thank you. It looks okay. All right, something to go along with. All right, let me put my shit together and smoke. Like, I might have to get rid of two of my cats. They can't be in the same house or anything. I don't know. It's just really bad. Am I speaking too low? Because usually when I'm crying, I talk too low. Okay, cool. I'd much rather talk about true crime and explain to you what's going on with Idaho 4 than fucking talk Southern mentality. But I will do that for a minute. Because, God damn it, Krista. So anyway, great season now. Starts out. Emmy and Will are engaged. Let's just give the takeaways. Emmy and Will are engaged. You know, I'm gonna put this where you guys are so I can see you guys. And if you're watching me for the first time or the last time, I am extremely fucking, like, I don't know. I'm not streamlined, guys, so don't expect me to be all over the place. I have ADHD, cannot help being moving around, playing with my hair, right? And when I'm upset, it gets even worse. So if you want to leave me a comment saying something about it, you might as well just not, because everybody does it all the time. You can't help it. And I don't need to be any more reminders of how stupid I look. So, Emmy and Will are still engaged. Molly and Michaels are not friends. Michaels is the guy who's running Republic, which Jason was going to have that job, but no. Oh, and guess what, guys? Did I tell you I sent a message to Adam? Let's see if he answered. I don't think he did, but let's see. I'm going to show you guys if he did. I'll show you the message. Because I want to go to Charleston. I want to meet up with him for dinner. I took the opportunity to respond to the group chat, but everybody could see it. Oh, come on. Messages. Who's this fucking guy? Well, where are you? I can't see his messages. Oh. Active an hour. Oh. Active an hour ago and saw it, but didn't respond. Okay. Not yet. Maybe you're thinking about it. Let's see. I'll tell you what I said. I don't know if I can find it. Where is my message? Maybe I'm not looking at this right. I sent him a message with the group chat. God, my is Oh, well. I just said, hey, it's Krista. Coming to Charleston this summer with another Bravo podcaster. I didn't say her name. And that, oh, look, why is that view like that? I apologize, guys. I don't have the view. I don't know why the view looks like that. What in the world is happening? Did you guys see the up and down view? Why? I didn't choose that. Hold on. Let me. I didn't choose that. I didn't choose that. That's annoying as fuck for you guys. Don't go anywhere. Do not leave. Be right back. It's not changing it. Sorry, I apologize. So if you're watching on that side, I did not on YouTube side. I did not. Well, you all are. So, God, that looks bad. I don't like that. I tried to change it. What are you guys saying anyway? I love you so much. Hi, Lisa. You have picked the. Sorry that you picked such a horrible day for the recaps. Oh my God, let me see. I haven't seen any of my chat. Okay. The link. Let me give you a link. Oh, Charleston. I was just talking about Charleston. And that's right. So, guys, remember I was telling you about Lisa that I met through the Bravo or maybe True Crime Community or something. And I was telling her how we had taken a trip to Charleston and, the party, or I'm sorry, the the thing we're doing in the Republic. And I was just saying hi. I wanted to, ask Jason and Adam and Jason if they went to dinner with us while we're there. But that's a story for another time. But thank you for the recap. How are you? Fine. You don't remember me. Yes, I do remember you, babe. I've been looking for you. The link is right here again. Sorry. Anybody that would like to come up and either talk Southern hospitality or mental health or true crime. At this point, I'm not, it is what it is today. Friday, though, we are going to do, if I'm here. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow instead of Friday, but I have to see what time my mom's surgery is. Wait, time me and my sister are going. It's an 8-hour surgery. She was here yesterday, but you guys know that. Apologize for yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before. I don't know if you guys noticed the day that my mom and my sister were here. We were high as fuck. Like more high than that I usually get. It's okay. I did drop the link, babes. I hope. Okay, I'll get to. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to get the notes. So there they are. So Emmy and Will are engaged, obviously, despite they're the ones that always they were like the Stassi and Jax maybe, or maybe even the Katie and the Schwartz. So the Katie and the Schwartz, they're engaged, fighting everybody as usual. But all she wants is to be engaged to a lawyer, and he's in law school, but he cheats on her a lot. And we find out, and she doesn't care. She doesn't give a shit. She works at Republic. I don't know if you guys know who Michaels are, and Molly got fired last season. She's not back, kind of back, but she's fighting with everybody, including Joe Bradley. Joe Bradley is one of the homies that Sally hopped on. Sally, the homie hopper. And then who did Jacqueline say's was dating the new guy on Southern Hospitality, because I saw the new guy on Southern Hospitality, and now I can't remember who she said it was. Somebody's dating him. And I don't think it's Sally, because if it's Sally, that homie hopping whore, that'd be pretty funny. But his name is Justin, by the way. So yeah, he's causing problems between Joe and TJ and Brad, because Brad and TJ are the ones that made up the rumor last summer about Maddie cheating on Trevor when she never really did. And I don't know why she's flipping out about it now, because she's with Joe Bradley. They're engaged-ish. They have to do an event for TJ's wieners, because he has a wieners. It's a dog, hot dog thing, and cheater wiener it's called. After his ex, apparently, I don't know, but let's see. See, when I see my people, I get happier, especially Lisa, because I was like, I meet people all the time and then they don't show up. No, I'm not trying to be. I'm really. You got fired. Why am I so blind today? I don't remember how I fired. I don't know if like getting fired. What are we talking about? Let's see, me get caught up with it. Little my Bon Jovi shirt, isn't it cute? I've never guessed. Yeah, you guys will know where I got it from. Same place I get all my clothes, guys. Shein. She ain't shipped by Sheree. Shein ain't shipped by Sheree. Fired. Michaels is immature. He is fucking immature, right? Molly got fired. It was Molly, not Michaels. Somebody's not connected. Mama Bear. Is that you, Terry? I hope. Mama Bear. The device not connected, it says. That's right, yeah. Sally is, God, I can't read. Sally. I heard. Yes, and yes, that's a thing. That is a thing. So she homie hopped, right? Think about it. Last year, Joe Bradley, Gusto, Andrew. This year, Craig's dick. Right back on, literally, not even a second later. Oh, he's Austin's single. Right back on Austin's. It's like she can't even lie about it. Like, she has to admit, she did an interview and she's like, I'm a little embarrassed. Girl, I'm like secondhand embarrassed for the way you act. Your whole season was about getting dick. It's insanity. And miserable when you don't have a boyfriend or dude to like fuck around with. I get it. When you live in this town, it's not like you're on vacation and you have to like, you're lonely or something. It's just weird, man. She's so cute, but she's got issues. But I want to know who's with the new guy, Justin. Was it somebody from Summer House? Because I know we were talking about Summer House the other day. You're not connected, babe. I can't put you up. Tara. I have to get it because it won't. It's go beep 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 beep. I talk about it constantly. I was trying to talk in the chat the other day. We were talking the other day, but yeah. So it's like where was I at? Oh, Emmy's fighting with everybody. But it has to do with Maddie and Trevor. But Maddie's with Joe Bradley, like I said. But I think Emmy has more to do with it than she's saying. Like, I know that they came clean and told Brad, TJ, and Emmy and Will all made up this thing about Trevor cheating on Maddie. Breaks up with Trevor, never talks to him again, gets engaged with Joe Bradley. But now she's pissed at them for that whole thing because they had a group chat behind her back, which to me, it's more about that. And her having, like Joe said, she's been having the worst summer because of, just realizing that her friends were that fucked and that could do that to them, Yeah, he's kind of new, Justin. And you're cute. Is that you? Oh, I like when I can see people's profiles because I think it's the funniest thing. Like going to BravoCon, everybody knows what we look like, but we don't know what anybody else looks like. Hi, you're cute. I love you. Where are you from? Don't worry, I love everybody. I'm a like slow burn guy, so it's like, yes, it's me. I can't get you on because you're not, Tara, it's not connecting. It's something stupid that you have to do. I know it's some stupid little button. But yeah, we start out with that fight ending and her screaming at everybody because she's like, you did this to me and you did that and fuck all of you and I'm sick of this shit and all that crap, and she's going back and forth. And it's like, I don't know why they're even like Brad and TJ thought they were fine because she said they've been working together. The thing that's weird to me is this happened 6 months ago, right? And then what do they don't work for 6 months? Because it says 6 months later, and now we're starting work, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're seeing each other for the first time." I'm assuming they don't have jobs there during the off season, because you know how Vanderpump was, and eventually they all quit, but they kept their jobs. But eventually they all quit, but they still worked shifts, which is, I don't really think is really what the show should be. I mean, it's not like they're in around. I don't know. It is whatever. So we have Battle Line strong because we have Emmy and Will on one side with Brad and TJ. And then, of course, Maddie and Joe. And Molly's on her side, too, for some reason. I don't even want Molly back. We don't need her. I barely remember her. But that whole fight just creates a complete shutdown for Maddie. Again, I don't know if it's the pressure of Joe wanting to get married. I'm trying to put my soda because my nails are break. I can't get it. So we love around the house for some random piece of fucking something to whatever. Who asked that? Or I don't want to call you the wrong name. I'm gonna call you Lisa, but if it's not Lisa, it's not me. What is exactly you look for? I don't know if you watch the Purple Kool-Aid drink guy from Turtle Boy, Are you? I don't know if you do, let me know. The whole Turtle Boy, the Purple Kool-Aid guy, who goes live now every night and talks about Meredith 5150. I think he hates me. Maddie was on. Yes, I know she has a job. I know she has that job. It's okay. Don't apologize. I love you, Mom. You're the best. Oh, yes, I go. Oh, yeah. Well, listen, I will not go to Vegas, but I've been to the ones in New York. And then I went on tour with Adam and Jason up in Adam. Right before that, podcast where it was the first one ever done. And now everybody does it, but Adam and Jason and I weren't talking. We haven't talked in 2 years. Damn, I can't get this fucking open still. God damn life. Oh, fuck. So that's why I was like making a big deal out of me asking to go to lunch when we go to Charleston. But I know you said you live close, so please definitely join us. And I'm here, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, talking Bravo. There we go. Snow White. Aw. Why can't I read with these glasses? I know, it's crazy. You know what? Molly's going to be singing when we're there, hopefully. And I hope that there's a place DJing where we can go that Maddie's DJing. DJ James Kennedy's amazing, and she's kind of like him, I hear, which is cool. I like energy like that. I like the energy. So yes, definitely. BravoCon is. It's not. Listen, if it comes to New York, and you ever come to one in New York, don't buy tickets for the show, because we will hang out with everybody outside of it. That's the biggest thing. Hanging out with the housewives, the Bravo Labs on the rooftops and the bars. That's the best part. And the 30,000 people that are just like us, that are just there to talk Bravo. So I don't know if it's a yes about the Purple Kool-Aid person guy, or a yes to every other question I've asked you. Don't you like when we have new friends, guys? We have new friends. I love it. And my neighbor, too. I met my new neighbor. I don't know if she's going to come over and join us. I gave her all the information. The one that lives in Marine's old house. Because yesterday I literally did my yard and their yard because I'm such a good neighbor with the leaves, and I made it look really nice for them because they have 2 kids, and because it's not dirt, it's sand, and there was like broken shells, broken glass, so I got all that up. Aren't I a good neighbor? And you know me, I just kind of want to stick in my like little compound, but I was like, they're new and they have kids, and I was like, let me just do it. It doesn't take long, I have the snowblower and a red Solo cup. Actually, I did. I did have a leaf blower. And there was a red Solo cup in my hand. At one point, I looked at it and started laughing. I was like, this is crazy. I'll never get over that. How dare you snow blow away the evidence, sir? The snowblower, it works very well. Oh yeah, as you blow away all the evidence, the DNA. Side note, Karen retrial. Like, all right, back to the notes, Krista. You're all over the place. Okay. Yeah, Maddie said, "Fuck you, Brad," and he texted her. They made up, and of course, nothing ever goes away, right? So everybody goes back to work, like I said, and they're all like finally meeting this new guy, Justin. You said Joe did follow Maddie on tour, so I guess they're just allowed to work when they want to work. Michael's around the place while everybody was gone. So Molly, the one that was fired, shows up, and she gets in a fight with Michaels because apparently, I don't know if it's TJ or somebody. She takes Lake. They're over a lake. And Michael sees her and loses his freaking mind. He's like, "Don't you talk? I will get the fuck out of here now. I'm gonna fucking ban you. Get the fuck. You don't talk to my fucking employees like that." And she was just having a discussion with Lake, but Lake obviously was like, "I don't want to talk about this." Like you could tell. And Michael took the opportunity to freak out. So then he goes in the back and tells Leva. And he starts crying. I mean, sobbing. Girl sobbing. Like the whole place could hear it. I almost cried with him because obviously I can't help it. I'm an empath. Everything makes me goddamn cry. I'm crying. I'm like, poor Michael. What did she do to him? And I'm like, and then I start laughing. And I was like, Chris, you're a sociopath. God damn it. But he threatens to call the cops and everything, right? Thank God they don't ban people. But Levitt tells them to get it together or don't do that job, basically. And long story short, she says that. My thing with these people is, yes, I remember we were young when Vanderpump started. I know, I get it. We were, I'm only 35, so say I was 21 when it started. I don't look 35 today. I look fucking 40. I definitely look 45 today. Man, my nose hurts so bad, guys. It's so swollen. You would think somebody punched me in the face. I broke up Kobe and this other cat. Not Regina George. Regina George and Kobe have been coming through the house and they're fine. It was another cat that tried to get in the yard and Kobe went crazy and I had to he didn't mean to scratch me. I picked him up because he's my buddy and he didn't mean it. It's just a little scratch on my skin. But I feel like I'm always getting my face fucked up. It's like crazy, guys. My face is very important. It costs me a lot of money to look young and I have these issues. Smashing it on the ice. Even though you can't even tell, you can't see anything, guys. Thank God for alien blood, because if that were not the case, I have stitches scar here, I have stitches scar here, I have stitches here, stitches here. There's a stitch I actually had that went away, since all growing up, and then I had stitches back here. I had something removed, but I forget what side. You probably see the scar. I don't know if you can see. I have a semicolon right behind my ear that I totally forgot about. I don't know if anybody can see it, but not that it matters at the moment. But I had forgotten that I got the semicolon tattoo, right? It means stands for mental health behind my ear. Me and Melissa me and Em both got it for my best friend that committed suicide, her sister. And I forgot that I got it back there. And I looked in the mirror the other day and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? I thought it was literally more not dimples, freckles or something. And I was like, oh, wait. I forgot that tattoo back there. I forget. The only one that really matters is the free. Because guess what? Since 2012, I've been free. I don't know what that means, but anyway, what are you guys saying? I'm sorry, I'm really not getting into the stuff on top of the pile. I know, right? Tough girl. I know. I mean, do you think, all right, so he did scream at her pretty bad. I didn't realize how good of friends they were. When they were saying, I was thinking of the other girl that got fired. Not Molly, the one that dark haired girl that met the guy that's long distance. And I don't know where she is, but that's not Molly, right? Remember, she spoke to Lever she said I drank or something on the job because I think somebody was getting in trouble for drinking on the job last season. Do you want to come up, Lisa? I know I keep saying. Did you say why, Lisa? Because you're very versed in Bravo, it seems. We can talk any Bravo you want. But yeah, Michael's talked to her, but I definitely believe it was a banger fucking opening. You know? But she cried, and then he went into Leva, started bawling his eyes out. Leva told him basically, if you can't do the job, you need to like check your feelings. And I love Leva as a boss. She definitely looks, to me, she's a better boss than other than being on Southern Charm. Because I think the way the cast with Southern Charm is right now is perfect. Perfect. And I cannot wait to meet Craig. I cannot wait to see Craig and my buddy Austin. I'm going to ask him how it felt for both of them to have Sally on one deck and then hop over to the other. I mean, we're not back in our COVID days where they could just go wild. But I told Craig that I think he needs to be with Natalie. I like Natalie. Remember Natalie? COVID Natalie, and then Natalie before Sally, not Sally. Sally, not Sally. They were out, like, literally, he's out in the Bahamas with her, and then all of a sudden he's here with Charlie. But anyway, we meet Justin. So forget who he's dating. He's coming here to be a hoe, he says. He was in a relationship. Not in one now. He's got gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. And he's dating somebody, and I can't remember who it is. He's originally from Charleston, but he lives in Boston, LA, Australia. I guess he had a relationship and it didn't work out. So he got in touch with TJ, and I guess he knows TJ. But I don't know what, he groomed his hair a little bit. What's wrong with his hair? Hi, how are you? Hello. Let me shut my fan off.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, there you are.
Hold on. Let me get my camera going.
Okay. Sorry, I'm shut my fan off.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my camera going.
Yeah,
Give me 1 second.
Girl, do your thing. Yeah, see, this is the thing. We were younger when Vanderpump started, right? So all that immature stuff to us was cool, was okay. And I'm not saying that it's not now because, we're older or whatever, but it's just weird to me to like cry to your boss about your personal stuff, to not go to work over it, to, I don't know, two guys telling a significant other that one cheated. I just feel like it's things that you maybe grow out of. Damn, it's thundering. My temperature still says 71. I didn't ever hear. Hey. Yeah. So it's like the immaturity of it, but it's okay. I can deal with it. And then I also watched the Vanderpump reunion, and that was the new Vanderpump. Oh my God. Jacqueline was right. That was pretty freaking good. I was like, oh, what do I talk about today? But Southern Hospitality is great. Thanks for hooking me up with, what's her name? Tanique. And Erin, meet our new friend Lisa, too. Erin's my Whose Side Are You On Rhode Island podcast host. She's all my Whose Side Are You On podcast hosts. So when I upload the podcast on podcast platform, it'll be me and Erin D. For season 5, and obviously always be on YouTube. Yes, sorry that I'm not staying on track, guys. Do I apologize too much? My mom says I do. I'm like, Mom, you don't understand. They are used to like either hearing a podcast where it's streamlined or watching somebody that knows what the fuck. 5 years and I still can't get my shit together. It's like that's the most depressing part of my life. But at least they look cute sometimes. But yeah, so he's from Charleston, goes back to Charleston, and I don't know if he is bi or what, but I don't know what is TJ and his ex have something going on. I don't know. But the next day, right, Brad meets up with Emmy and they do like some cold plunge thing, right? And he wants Maddie, he takes Maddie to talk about the whole Emmy situation for her to calm down. because even though Emmy and her are friends, Emmy, I'm telling you, has a bigger part in this whole thing she's saying. So I think that's what's going to end up being the problem. Hey, you're sitting still. I love it. Perfect view. She can't hear me, can you? Can you hear me?
Hey, it's good. Yeah.
All right, good. You look good. Perfect. What's good? I don't know. Just another day. Trying to deal. But yeah, this episode, I don't know, it was pretty good. The main part that I love is the Emmy and Will of it all, taking a whole second. They're like making sides, they're picking sides, like they're on one side. And it's like, why are you so focused on fighting with these people? You're now engaged with Will. You said fuck all of us. I'm engaged. Really, that's all you care about. It's either insert person, insert lawyer. That's who she marries, kind of like the, Corey Richards thing. She only married Eric for stability, not because she loved him. And I don't know how long that will last, because apparently he's cheated on her 4 or 5 times. And the fact that everybody wants to keep bringing it up, and she's just like, fuck you, we're engaged. Fuck you, we're engaged. Well, oh, well, that's just the ring. That doesn't mean things are changing. Nothing's going to change. I mean, and you say, oh, everything's perfect. If everything's perfect, why are we focused on your relationship then? Do you think I think it's very superficial. Absolutely. And I don't understand it. Like, maybe they do truly think they love each other. I don't know. But maybe it's going to be another Katie and Schwartz, where it's like, oh, how cute. Yes, they're like the high school sweethearts. They should get married. And then you figure like 10 years later, it's like, no. Like, there's a reason he cheated. Just like Schwartz cheated all those times. Not happy. Just, damn, that thunder's loud. Damn. You guys probably can't hear it. It's not that. But I feel like, I mean, she looks so good. And the thing is, Emmy looks amazing. I don't know if she has work done. Amazing. Like, I didn't even recognize her. And I think Maddie looks great. Of course, they had all their glow ups. And you could tell also sidetracked to the reunion of Vanderpump. They did their glow ups before the reunion. Because I'm like, oh, now they look Vanderpump. Which, I don't know. But, and for Maddie and Joe, I love them as a couple. Nobody else does. Yes. That's what it seems like. That's what it's given. It's given Sally. And Sally, oh my God, girl, like, the interviewer tried to kind of say it to her, but she didn't get it. Like, I don't know. She's like, I wasn't being serious with both of them. The fuck you weren't, bitch. The fuck you weren't. You had a puss on your face, driving to goddamn vacation because Sally was you weren't gonna have a dude there because Craig was available over Charlie. And then you find out that all since they're single, and you're like, oh, yeah, let's go. Wait, was I just crying? Who? It's like, dude, it wasn't even a second. She's like, Austin. And then he's like, down, girl, down. Like that. He literally basically told her to get the fuck away. And that's why Craig called her a fucking loser 100 times.
Krista, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my bad. I had a extra window open, so I was getting some kind of backlash or when I have to go ahead and clear that up. But okay, I just want to make sure I'm good on my end.
Did you shut it?
Yeah, I closed it out.
Okay, cool.
Yes. But I just want to say I appreciate you. Much love for networking with me. Much love to Aaron for, connecting us together. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you. Salute. Also to Miss Mimir, I appreciate your support and your help as well. So I am Scoop for Justice. You all know me, Kenique Jackson. And, please like and subscribe. And I thank you for helping me grow my channel. It's definitely growing. Well, I cover and conquer police brutality. So just want to give,
introduction,
acknowledgement. Yeah. And kudos to everyone and their support.
Yeah, you do such a good job. I like the way that you lay everything out. You don't interrupt every 5 seconds. Like, you interrupt, and you interrupt at the good, not interrupt. You insert your opinions at like a really good time, because it's like right when we're like, Jesus, it's like everybody's starting to like, and you're like, and then you start, and you're like, oh my God, because we need to talk about this real quick, about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's too, like, also with me, it's our rights are being violated left and right all the time. It's like, what in the world was that written for? And that's the only thing that I abide by. I the rules of the universe is my laws. the laws of the universe, but it's when it comes to civil right, like they're violated all the time, and we can't just be like, oh, well, he's guilty, so let them violate his rights. No, because what if he's like, you know what I mean?
That's
or
right.
Cops should not be pulling people out of cars and beating the crap out of them just for asking, why are you pulling me over? Why are you asking me to get out? Well, of course I'm going to be scared. Look what happens.
Yeah,
they should have the right to feel safe, when there's somebody being pulled over, especially when it's a black man and a white cop. It's like, what do you think's going to happen? Like, I'd be scared to death too. So
and a lot of stuff need to be exposed, because there's a lot of things that take place that's just swept under the rug. And so people don't know much about it. It's not always placed on the forefront. So that's why I try to cover those shows and different things, so it can be addressed and brought to people's attention, so we can do something about it. Because if you don't realize or acknowledge what's going on, then we can't get to the root of the problem in order to solve it. So that's hopefully my purpose, that I can succeed at
that. Also too, like with the let's say, like, First Amendment, right? So Bryan Kohberger, with genetic genealogy, it's a new kind of DNA where it's touch DNA. And basically right now there's my touch DNA. Somebody gets murdered, my computer's there. Oh, Krista's got the turn, it's her. That's what they do. So say they get it, they see, oh, we have somebody's touch DNA, but we don't know whose it is. They're not allowed to search Ancestry. They're not, but what they legally did that, which is also is violating his rights by doing that, to find his family member. And then they broke into, like, his gated community and went into his trash, which is another violation. The PCA was completely a lie, the probable cause affidavit. So there's a lot of things, and that's just one. That's like a huge case, but there's a bunch of little cases. Like it's, we can't let it get normalized. The brutality and just the way that people.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Thank God for social media, because I think now I look back and I'm like, wow, in 2 years, I've just talked about 3 cases that were completely corrupt, the completely wrong person, like Delphi, Richard Allen, the guy on the trucks. In that case, the poor man's eating his own feces. That's how guilty. He's not guilty. He's about to get a new trial. Karen Reed was John was not hit by a car. That was proven. And they're still going after her to this day. She's civilly suing Boston.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at something Mamir said. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Now I want to see what you said, but and then with Brian, and if you want to say Brian did it, fine, prove it. They say he was there. Well, one motherfucker didn't do it. Not 3 floors, 4 bodies, and 7 minutes, and 121. I doubt it. Okay, Ethan would kick his goddamn ass.
And it's serious, man, because people are losing their lives. I mean, people getting, deleted and shit left and right. You know what I'm saying? And then you got ICE out here on the rise, and it's just crazy. So, it's something that we, and there's power in unity. So until we can stick together to make things happen, nothing would change if nothing changes, So, I feel you.
And people are like, oh, true crime, who cares? I'm like, oh, you guys are toxic. And how are we toxic? We're literally taking our own time to talk about things that don't have anything to do with us, because we want to, not us per se, it's not our crime that was committed against us, but we're taking our time to expose things, and we're supposedly toxic because we want the truth, and we want things to be, because again, social media, who knows what happened? Who knows how many cases and things before body cams, how many things happened that we were unaware of.
I feel you, and the answer to that is, who cares? They don't care until it hits their front door, until it happens to them, until it steps on their toes, till it comes close to home. Then all of a sudden it's a problem. No, it's a problem nationwide, because it can happen to anybody. There's no stereotype, no discrimination, it's to all. Hate doesn't have a certain class or category to it.
Nope. It doesn't that's what I say. Like with addiction, it doesn't discriminate, and sobriety is free, and it'll hit anybody, and it doesn't matter. And it's in Idaho. Like, poor Brian, he's this little guy who's like a crime criminologist major, but there's 8 people. There were 4 people were murdered at once, but then there's 8 others that were murdered on campus. And they're, but
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy. And you want to send your kids to college, watch this case, and you'll never do it. You'll never send your kid to college. I had no idea how bad that frat night, like the frats are, like as far as like as a club forever, and like they are like loyal to themselves, like to each other. Like apparently, allegedly, say somebody the frats did it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
why would they protect them? So they would be that protected, like they're that important that they would be protected like that, because 5 agencies can't sit there and 5 agencies: Homeland Security, FBI, Pullman Police, Moscow Police, and Idaho State University Police, all investigate this crime. None of them came to Brian Kroeber. That was a tip. Then when they got the tip, they arrested him with a stupid DNA, which again is a whole fucked up thing. And then there's 4 other blood samples of other people that they didn't fucking get. So how are you?
Wow.
First of all, you have a legal obligation in Idaho to arrest all parties involved.
Mm-hmm.
You have the DNA. Test it.
Right.
Why the fuck aren't you testing it? Who are you protecting? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Themselves. That they're trying to cover their own ass.
Well, my theory is 2 of them were in on it, because apparently Dylan heard one of the murderous man in her house that she wasn't afraid of, that made her not scared, say, "Oh no, I'm here to help you," to some crying friend in the bathroom, crying, and no, I'm here to help you. Only a cop would fuck with you and say that shit and then kill you. Like, here comes the cop. Yeah, I'm saved. No, I'm here to help you. And it's like, no, I'm not.
So, and you know, it's crazy because it's like this, Krista, you know, Krista Marie, we learn that everything that we learned in school, we have to unlearn that, because we were taught as children, you know, cops are the good guys. They're here to help, to keep us safe, and you can trust them, and all these different, you know, fibs. And then you grow up to find out it's a lie. It's a damn lie. And we have to unlearn that and learn reality, you know, reality, the truth that they're your enemy and they have to lock up everybody, you know, just to get a damn quote.
They only wanted this one person arrested because they were going back. It was Christmas break, and they wanted to make sure they had the murderer before Christmas break was over, in my opinion. They also swatted and unalived a man who was a suspect. The other man was apparently in a car accident, but his legs were broken and he ended up dying. They think he did it, along with the other person, Brent Kopacka, that they swatted him and unalived him, tried to say he was threatening people on body cam. This poor man, you know, he was paranoid because he thought he was going to get blamed for the crime. So and they know we also need a crisis response team for people like that are going through some kind of, if it's addiction or whatever, a crisis. Like there's a man right now, and he was in Boston. His name's Gigliotti, and his last name's Gigliotti. He was murdered by 5 or 6 policemen. He was running up the streets on crack because he was having a mental breakdown, and obviously scared. And they're chasing him. No crisis response team shows up, which, in my opinion, that's when one should be, you know, with the cops, because they obviously don't know how to handle a mental illness, like something that has mental illness and on drugs on the same time, because they choked them to death. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then another Kelsey Fitzsimmons County in fucking Boston, in Massachusetts. She was shot. Okay. She was going through postpartum. She's a police officer. Her firefighter husband decided one day that she was going to harm the baby, and behind her back called somebody. They show up at her house to take her child, right, from her, out of her arms. And she's like, you know, please don't do this. She goes upstairs to get the baby's clothes, gets a firearm to shoot herself. And instead of, you know, another cop walks up, and as she says that she was going to put the gun to her head, he said she pointed it at him. He shoots her in the chest, this poor woman, right? And she's in the hospital 56 days. Then put her in jail. She gets arrested for attempted murder.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry. Did she have some kind of signs of mental illness or something?
Oh, yes. She had postpartum. The baby, she was breastfeeding. And I don't know what woman in her fiance's fucking life thought that this was a good idea to take a baby from a mother who's 3 weeks old. 3 weeks old. Rip the baby from her arms. Wow. She was going through like something postpartum, like she was, but she wasn't saying anything like, I'm going to kill the baby. And I'm like, wow. So she just got out of jail. I think a little bit before Valentine's Day or something. She's been there for like a couple
Mhm.
months. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, who sent a bunch of police officers? Where's Dyfus? Dyfus didn't come to hand over a baby. It was a court order, but there was no Dyfus there. There was nobody there to say, like, she has not had contact with her child in like 6 months. And imagine having your baby grow inside of you, and no matter what, you're going to be attached. And who's breastfeeding the baby? Who's crying when the baby wants the mother? Because for the first year the baby's attached to the mom. There's time for dad too. But like, I think it's horrible. I every time I see her, I cry because she's fighting.
It was a traumatizing experience, just emotional.
She got shot. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's the one on trial.
Wow. It's
His
crazy.
one against hers. It is crazy. And all of a sudden, and guess what? Those body cams aren't on that day. Really?
It sounds like a setup.
It's crazy. As I'm telling you, it's scary. Everywhere,
Wow.
every time you turn around, it's like.
That's why we don't need qualified immunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The shit that Trump and stuff, it's with qualified immunity. It's like you said, it's dangerous, and you could just add on to the extra list of lives that going to be taken. You go all the way back to what's his name, George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, and all these high profile, Tanya Macy, and all these high profile cases. It's going to be more added to the story though. Renee Good, that just happened to her, and Alexandra, the nurse.
Is Renee the one from the
with the ice in Minnesota?
Oh my God, yes, in the car.
Yeah. And then there was a nurse, remember, like 2 or 3 weeks behind her, a guy, he was a nurse, Alexandra, I forget his last name, by ICE. So it's going to be added on with this shit. He's trying to change, like you say, our whole constitutional amendment and the laws and stuff, and not protect the citizens. The people comes first. Our voice comes first.
And
you know what I mean?
It's like, they're trying to make us fight each other. Guess what? We're not going to fight each other. We're going to fight them. We're not going to go to I refuse.
That's right.
There's way more of us than there is of them. I'm not saying the Capitol, but I'm not saying I'm not saying any of that. No, storming the Capitol building, but we're not going to fight each other because, in my opinion, these issues were solved decades ago, and motherfuckers have just been perpetuating race and all this for years, and just like telling you hate this one, you have to hate this one. You were taught that. I wasn't born like that. I definitely was not born that way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It was learned, and not learned. Like it was all, and I'm telling you,
all facts. You said the key word is alert behavior. It's
learned behavior, and it doesn't make sense. It's just somebody told us that this person's yellow, so we're not supposed to like them. And what? Listen, my neighbor, we're all different. Everybody lives a different lifestyle. Everybody looks different, and we're all here living fine. And everybody's different. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion. So I don't see a reason why other countries need to be against other countries. Like this whole let's go to war again because we're a bunch of liars, villains. We're villains. We've always been villains. We've never started a war for a good reason. It's for washing money for the elite because we're money launderers. Because of course we're money launderers. We lend them money, and and none of these wars were for us. They want to kill our soldiers. They're killing our people. You know how many soldiers a week on Ukraine has lost? Young men.
Can only imagine.
Thousands. How the fuck can you sit there and be like they all? And it doesn't make sense. I think we need to get out of the era of that because Trump says no more wars. I believe he has a lot to do with the peace in the Middle East. However, I don't know why he's letting I don't know why he's letting Netanyahu run our fucking country. I'm just like I can't watch anymore because if I don't focus on it, then if I focus on it, bothers me. I definitely sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack us all on that. It's just crazy. I don't understand why we're even entertaining that guy.
I know I ain't studying his ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever voted for him, that's what you're gonna get what you got. Exactly what you asked for. That's how I look at it, And then let's just keep it real and keep it a buck, Krista. This is all because of jealousy and intimidation of a woman. That's the only reason Kamala did not make it. And of course, it was some schemes and scams, with Elon making the app and all that old shit. But that's all it was basically dependent on because they intimidated by a woman being intelligent and capable and qualified for the job. This lady in particular, Kamala, was overqualified for the job.
And they waited too long to do that because nobody had time to sit there and think about what was happening. They waited so long to the last minute, so we were all like, "Oh, what? Now we have to,"
Yeah.
They didn't give her
Yeah.
time. She
So
didn't have the
and now
time.
they got to suffer the consequences. So that's on them.
I
That's
hope,
how I feel about it.
I mean, I hope that he is choosing the light subconsciously and like, I know there's supposed to be chaos before order. I get that. I don't mind living in duality. I would just like compromise,
Right.
Planet Earth is very hard to live on.
Yes,
It is.
ma'am.
The duality of it is horrible. Like all day, not that I'm crying over no reason. It's just like I don't want to cry. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to feel like the way I feel. I don't want certain things, but it's like out of my hands. And I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then my mom's surgery Friday, I think I'm like losing my mind right now because I
Okay.
didn't realize how close it was. And it's like, is that my husband? Babe, are you in here? Can't see shit. Hold on. I'm so goddamn blind. Had a cat hurt my husband. Oh, so blind the cat. Yeah, her surgery is like 12 hours long, and I didn't realize like how close it was. And she looks amazing. Like she looks so good.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
So I hope that like I don't know, man. I'm telling you right now, like I am so afraid. Like I'm just about like I'm like losing my mind. Like I'm so afraid that she's not gonna come out of it. And I just like
We'll
I've never
keep you
been this
lifted up
scared.
in prayer. We really will. We keep you on that prayer list, and you need to talk to us. Feel free anytime. You're more than welcome to reach out.
Here today. I didn't want to come on here today and be, but I didn't want to not be on here. I'm
Yeah.
like really losing my mind. Like I'm trying not to, but I just and she's so strong that I don't want to cry in front of my mother. Like I don't want to cry to her. Like I have my mom back finally.
Yeah.
And, like I don't even care about the divorce or whatever she's doing. I just want her to be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if this
I'm sure it's a rough thing to go through. I can only imagine.
And they're like like I said, 12-hour surgery, but she's getting her whole jaw removed and then and then they're just rebuilding it, which is a good thing. Yeah. But she keeps going through this like every 3 years. It's like, wow, what is this poor woman like? How much more can she go through? She left my dad finally, and I was like, now she, I was a little upset because of the whole friend that she was having. She has a friend, but to see my mom happy and not realizing that I guess I thought she was happy before, but now seeing her now, she's like really happy. Like it looks or fulfilled, I guess. And it's not like she's with anybody. I mean, I don't think she's with him, the guy. She could be, I don't know. But she's just being like, I don't know. Me and her and my sister were talking, and my sister gets upset because she lives with my dad, and she's been suffering over this, but then he treats her pretty bad. He treats my sister horribly. And it's like, my mom's like, you know what I mean? But like, my mom never, ever said a word. My mom never opened her mouth, not even a mumble. She was always happy and we like nothing. I thought she didn't have any emotion because she grew up in an Italian family where we didn't tell our feelings. You didn't talk about your feelings, and you did everything. You never broke a sin. You never, committed a sin. You never broke a rule. She meets my biological dad, and that was her key out of the house. But obviously, he was, an outlaw biker person. So he wasn't going to be, she had 2 kids with him. Apparently, I hope. I hope. And then met my stepdad. But there was a guy in between I call it my 2 dads. And that's the person that my mom is friends with. And so to me, I'm like, Mom, we said, were you always in love with Keith or something? Like, what is happening? And she says no, because I knew she loved my stepdad. I could see it. For 30 years, 40 years, we saw it. Right. And then my sister said to me when she left, she's like, she really hates him, doesn't she? I said, I told you she hated him. I said, Shannon, the resentment that we didn't know was building.
Okay.
Over like a situation with me. And then like, I don't know, with her last cancer bout, which was down the shore, I thought that he was there. I thought he was there for her. I was down there cleaning the other houses for them because they could, that year they couldn't get the shore houses ready because she was sick. He was sick. And what I saw was when she was that he was taking care of her, but she said, no. And I'm like, well, did you tell him? And she said, no. I'm like, you have to open your mouth, Mom. But to me, it seemed
Right.
like she just wasn't. She said she didn't want to be with him anymore. She said didn't. I think it wouldn't matter because she didn't want whether he changed or not. She fell out of love with him somehow, you know. And I don't know.
Yeah,
My heart's like beating right now. I'm sorry if I'm talking about stuff. I'm like,
it's okay. I'm here for you. You know, that's what
Thanks.
friends are for.
what's up with you? Anything? How's your job? How's your job?
Pretty good, hanging in there. I sold a couple cars today. So
did?
thumbs up
Girl.
for that.
Dude, that's pretty good for you just
Yeah, regrouping. Right,
girl,
right.
you got commission coming in now.
Yep. So that's a plus, and
I'm
you know
very
it's tax
excited.
season, so it's the highlight.
Yes.
This is a high peak and highlight when it comes to the car business. So it's
Do you
tax
guys
season.
do you transport them like over like between states?
Pretty much from other dealerships because we
Yeah.
have, you know, other companies in different like counties and things of that nature. But we can, you know, from other states as well. Yeah, if it's
It's really
nation.
cheap, but I need a vehicle. Like I just need a cheap vehicle because
Oh yeah.
something like that I don't have to have payments on or something.
Okay.
So if I buy a car, I'll check you guys out, see if you know, or you can
What you
maybe
trying to do, like a cash deal? You want to do something
Yeah.
outright?
Yeah,
Okay.
between 8 and 10.
I can
or
hook you up.
less.
We'll talk. You know, I've been trying to call you.
I know. I
Yeah,
told you.
but I figured you've been having a lot going on. So I understand.
Yeah.
But we'll get together.
Yeah,
You know,
last night was like a little bit of a mess. I don't know if anybody was watching my stream last night. I was like, they really, really, really high, and obviously,
it's so great.
like if I shut off, I said Shannon, I said I
Yeah.
stream my
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
I muted it and turned it down. I was like, I gotta get off the stream, Shannon. She's like, what the fucking get off it? I'm like, I'm so sorry. It was
You are
really late. It was late, and I was like, was I making sense? She's like, yes. I'm like,
Yeah.
at one point I forgot what I was saying.
Right.
She likes
It's
to
all
smoke
good.
blunt after blunt, and I don't smoke really flower. But when I do, I was like nodding out. My mom's looking at me. I said, Mom, I'm sorry, it's just pot.
Right. Keep it real. It's
Yeah.
all good. Yeah. And your hair is beautiful. It looks so healthy and
Today
full
it
of life.
does. You think today? I
It
feel
just looks naturally beautiful every day. And
Yes,
since I met you.
all this frizz, couldn't get rid of it today.
Yeah, it's so
I
pretty.
did my
It's healthy
fucking
and
nose. If you can see my nose, I had to break up the cat fight outside, and he didn't mean to. Like I picked him up like that. But he didn't mean it. So of course, trying to put makeup over it, I'm like, and I got new glasses. And I think they're too big. What do you think?
No, they look nice. They fit.
I have 2 other pair. I'll show you when we're not on the stream with the rest. You got to tell me which ones look better.
Okay.
They were cheap,
Yeah.
They were $60. So
Okay. Yep. Sure thing.
what else is going on? So you sold a couple cars. That's awesome. I'm very excited for you.
I've just been growing my channel is the main thing. You know, I've been working. That's why when you first said come on up, that's why I was like, give me a minute because I was headed on them from work then. And you know, just growing my channel, you know, some subscribers and algorithm and things are picking up. And so that's pretty much
what are you at now?
On the subs. I think it's fluctuating between 137 and 150. You know, it's kind of like fluctuating. Last time I saw it was about 150.
Cool.
We'll
get there.
Yeah. But just growing my channel, you know.
That's pretty much Are you doing any lives tonight?
In what now?
Are you gonna do any lives tonight?
Probably not tonight, but tomorrow. I got a certain content set up that I'm working on, so probably tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. I did one last night. Went live last night. Yeah.
I'll check it out. Yeah. Now, do you just find them on you just find these body cam videos, or like are you know where to go to look for these certain ones?
Yeah, I have certain arrows and stuff that I work with, and then you know I dig and do my do work that content creators do to dig and search.
There's
for a certain to fit the topic and the criteria. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know we'll talk offline. I ain't gonna put too much out there. You know?
Yeah.
That's me and you. You know, I let you know.
If I'm
Yeah.
like, if I don't watch spiritual stuff, I'm watching. I think it's called. There's so many Stranger Stories. There's the one UFC Body Cam. There's so many freaking channels, and that's why. Another thing too, I'm watching like body cams, and I'm watching them show up the crime scenes, and I'm watching how they treat crime scenes, and then you watch the Idaho 4, and you have the body cams and the first responders. It looks like they're it's a training video or something. You have people that are, so you have a slain 4 inside, right? The 2 roommates, nobody's crime. You have the brother and the sister, the twins of the one that died. So they're triplets. They show up on the scene. Not a sigh, not a nothing, not a scream. You know, your slaughtered brother inside with his girlfriend. They're dead, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
And then Dylan is like, yeah, we saw a masked man, and the man and Kaylee was running down the steps, and the guy's like, well, that's when you called 911. No, I locked my door and went to sleep. What did you call that? When did that happen? 9 hours ago. Okay. Nobody asked. No follow-up questions on why the fuck. No follow-up questions. They were in state of fear. But that's what was made up by the state. When now they come to find out, when we watch the interview, the bitch did not even fucking perceive any danger. She perceives no danger with a masked man with a maybe vacuum, maybe fire hose, could be a fireman, not sure. Leave her house. Don't question him. Don't ask her. She's got to hear all the murders because I can hear everything. Okay. I locked my door 4 times and I peeked out. And then what? Call 911? No. I peeked out again. Did you call 911? No. Then you run to Bethany's room, past the Xana, who's naked, passed out on the floor. Didn't see any blood. But first of all, we learned stranger danger in kindergarten. Okay.
Right.
Number 2, when you see a friend passed out in college, we learned in high school that you check on that friend. Okay. She didn't do that. She ran downstairs and she started calling her roommates, which she know were dead, because one, there was a cleanup. So either she ran through the people cleaning up and they just didn't say anything to her, or they're the ones that cleaned up. Because Brian Kroger could not have done all of that in 7 minutes. Okay. Not a fucking chance. We have every goddamn security camera. And for some fucking reason, the whole world wants to say, oh yeah, because he pleaded guilty. No shit, he pleaded guilty. They were trying to murder him for something he didn't do. So he took a death penalty. He pleaded because he's the death penalty, but now he's appealing it, obviously. But like, of course, he needs to get that fucking case because everything that was wrong was presented as a motion before court started, and every single fucking one there was an excuse or a reason. And so she had like, it's not his car, but your car. There's no DNA. Okay, there's no DNA. There was 3 other people's DNA. All these motions that this woman who was going to basically set him free, I guess. Still, they chose to plead guilty because I guess they thought if the whole town is Ozarks and everybody's in bed with each other, he's never going to win. They're going to put him to death instantly.
I mean, there's too many red flags to me. You know what I mean? Just too many puzzles of the pieces missing.
Yes, 2 surviving roommates that barely they received no danger. The house was like a matchbox house, the way. Okay. It was a big house, but you could hear everything because when we watch their old videos, you hear them clunking down the steps. You hear Xana in her room, like you hear things. And then you say you're calling them to check on them, but nobody answers. So what the fuck are you doing? Then doesn't that make you go check on them? Because if you're calling and they don't answer, ding, 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 something's happening.
Yeah.
Dylan, you liar. And then we just went to sleep. No, you
and now you're on blast. That's what's going on. You're on blast.
Yes, and we have everything you did on your phone from the time that happened because you were on your phone. You were not asleep. They're both on their phones. What we don't have is the Apple fucking data to see because the steps, how many steps they took or whatever. They were supposedly sleeping in Bethany's room, but Bethany and her were on their phones the whole time. And staying in a house where there's 4 of their fucking roommates slaughtered. Unrecognizable. Okay.
Crazy.
Everything you ever were told about Idaho, throw it the fuck out because it's all lies.
Yeah.
And Bill Thompson, the prosecutor, says it. He says, oh, that was you guys perpetuating those rumors. We never said he was stalking them. We never said his DNA was there. We never said we placed him at this scene. We think he picked the house randomly and tried to burglarize it and then decided to kill 4 people. He just picks with all the horror cars and all the house. So the house is all lit up, right? With all the lights, all the people and all the cars. This little motherfucker picks his house. Ethan's 6'5", 280. Brian is 6 foot. No fucking way this man went in there and did that, and nobody tried to stop him. Or ran for help. Because you got 3 floors. The 3rd floor people hear what's going on. You think they're going to run and call for help? I mean, I would. If you came down, you're going to get murdered too, maybe. Or you could attack the guy because there's 4 of you. 2 of them decide to save themselves. So Bethany and Killen, we call them. Because her name is Bethany, so we call her Bethany.
Okay.
Dylan, we call her Dylan. Because hello, first of all, okay. You said you saw a man and you saw him twice. He looked at you. He had a weapon. You heard Kaylee scream for help, and somebody's in the house running for her life. And all this doesn't clean your brain.
Yeah, something in the milk ain't clean.
So, yeah, you're admitting to this stuff. Either you're admitting to it as like sociopathic if you're making it up.
Right.
And then what you're admitting to, if you weren't flight or fight, then you're still a sociopath, because why did you just go to bed? Because that doesn't
exactly
sound like if you saw and heard a murderous man in your house, wouldn't you be able to go to sleep? Or wouldn't you call for help if there was blood everywhere and your friends were like screaming for help?
I mean, it doesn't even make common sense.
It makes me fucking angry at her and Dylan, her and Bethany. The fact that we got like for 3 years, don't call them suspect. They're victims. You're victimizing them. I don't care. All we knew at that point is a 911 call delay. Okay. If Brian didn't, show me the fuck how then. Because if you could arrest my son, if it was say it's my son, same age as Brian, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
all right, yeah.
You could arrest anybody. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
we're gonna have to hook up. We're gonna have to hook up and do get the crimes going, crime stories, crime scene, and I'll jump on the live with you and everything. We'll maybe pick a night or something out the week when it's convenient for you, or however you want to do it. That's what. Oh, and I meant to tell you, I was looking for you last week when you said you was going on your buddy's panel.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, I was trying to find. I couldn't remember the name of his channel, and I was trying to find it. I remember when you inboxed me, you dropped me a link, I believe.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find y'all, so I hate I missed it.
I wonder why. Hold on, let me find it.
I probably had the wrong channel.
I really
couldn't find the channel. Really.
Yeah, as soon as I got off that, I do remember that night. What time is it now? Oh, yeah. Right now he's live with DA Devil's Advocate. He wrote a letter to Moscow, Idaho, about this whole thing because some lawyers are getting involved too. Because bottom line, whether Brian did it or not, all the other lies, there's other people involved. Definitely other people involved. There's no way, listen, it has to be a group of people because they have to trust each other enough to commit murders with each other, and nobody's going to rat. So who's going to do something like that, right? Either a police force or
some kind of inside connect going on. That's what it sounded like to me.
Pretend you're watching Ozarks, right? That show Ozarks, which is amazing. We're in like season 4 because that's what it reminds me of. They're all like the cartels involved, the Aryan Knights are involved, and they're protecting their stash. I think something happened with that, and in my opinion, nobody knows exactly what happened, but it definitely wasn't what they said. The narrative of this one-man perp story, this lone gunman theory, doesn't fly anymore. It didn't fly for JFK. The lone gunman didn't fly for Butler, PA. It didn't fly for Charlie Kirk, and it ain't going to fly here either. Okay,
I love the mystery. I love the suspense. We love the puzzle. But one thing for certain and two for sure: what's in the dark will come to the light. So we'll get there. We trust the process.
We're the most benevolent timeline available. That's the process we're trusting.
Yeah.
Not the one in white, the whites, not the one in the white shirts. We're trusting the universal source.
That's right.
Christ is king. We trust him. And I believe that Gandhi and Jesus and Buddha, they're all up there sitting and having dinner, looking down on us going, look at our kids. Look how good. Because hopefully we're going to all get along. I just feel like this chaos before order, maybe it needs to stop. Like chaos has to start to turn to order because I know we're on the most benevolent timeline available for sure.
Yeah, and hopefully these wars and shit that's going on right now, hopefully they get better, then we can come to some kind of, don't put our country in danger. Because my thing is we're the most powerfulest, wealthiest, nation in the country. You don't want that to change, because if we fall, they all fall. You know,
We have
so,
no business, I swear. Like the last time they pointed nukes at Iran before this, like that's where all the drones and all the orbs came out. Okay, so I'm kind
Okay.
of confused on why they're not coming out now, because they will not let us have any kind of nuclear war. I don't know what's going on. I didn't really look over there. I know that we're fighting over there, but apparently, I don't know. Maybe I should look into it a little bit, because I remember when all the orbs, it was like almost a year ago, and they were literally covering, like you could see orbs were covering one of the bases over, like one of the naval bases, and people were just like, nobody in the sky. Like they knew that it was consciousness. They don't tell us that. The government knows all this stuff. They knew exactly what they were. They were drones, yes. Some were drones. Most of them were orbs, but they also shapeshift. So
yeah. You're right. The government know exactly what they know what's going on. They reveal what they want to reveal to society. It's just a power trip, you know, so they can stay in a form of control.
What they fail to forget or remember is the reason they're here is because we have been awake. Like we're in the part where most of us are awake now. Like we've hit the part where, you know, basically more of us are awake than not. So did you see anybody freak out or scream and, oh my God, aliens, I want to kill me? Like nobody lost their minds. The streets weren't, you know, nobody quit their jobs. Everybody was fine with it. And that was a good thing, because according to my guides and guardians, that was when they saw how we were so welcoming and excited to see them. It was like go time. That's why in my perception, that's in my understanding, I'll say my understanding. That's what 3 AI Atlas came. It was on its way, and it brought us light codes and peace codes. The day that hit Mars is when they did the peace in the Middle East. That's when they signed that, which again to me was further validation that what they were doing here, I call it AI Atlas, 3I Atlas. It's still here. The comet. It's actually a ship with 3 different races on it, bringing us what our Christ consciousness and basically putting out light codes for where people are ready to wake up, or I don't want to say wake up, but know the truth, basically. The truth is that who we are, we're divine beings. We create our own reality. We're here to be loving. We're supposed to learn. We're here to learn emotion and limitation, which I hate. I hate limitation. Like I have no patience. But planet Earth definitely is one of those places where you feel like you have to learn limitations and emotions. Yeah. But I feel like we raised our consciousness like we are supposed to, and we're gonna find. And you said you watch NDEs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I met people personally. Yeah.
Don't you love it? I know. I don't. I wish I could. I want to remember mine. I was told about it and what happened, but they said at the time, obviously, I would have been too traumatized for it with it, and I wouldn't be able to complete the last 10 years, which was when I got clean. They said if I would have been so focused on that, but it kind of came to me like in 2021, and then I was like, I need to have readings. Like right now, I'm dying to have another reading. I haven't checked in with them since my parents got divorced.
Yeah.
Okay. But I definitely feel like we're at that hump where we're like finally there. Here's chaos, and then we'll get right down to order, in my opinion.
Right.
Every day we're on the most benevolent time.
Well, it's written in scripture, and things are prophesied and foreseen and destined to happen, and everybody's life has a purpose. It's for the higher power, the good Lord above, that our creator, and we're his creation in his image. And so everybody has a purpose. Yes. That's the point of life. And life is actually a gift God gave us for us to live eternal. And so when things went left or went south in the Garden of Eden, then that's why we're paying the price to this very day. So, but it's just, when it comes to spirituality, you have to do some soul searching, and, truth will reveal itself to you. And, as the words say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And so, so truth will come and give you healing and freedom like we, need. Yes. So, yeah.
I believe too, like, they say it's not karma, but it's cause and effect. It's the laws of cause and effect. You have to have to be here. You have to have great intentions, good intentions, pure intentions with your
Right.
heart. So
That's
as long as
right.
you lead with your heart and you're always good intended, you should be okay because you
Right.
know things happen. Like I was making somebody's like, what do you mean by that? Okay, we'll put it this way. Somebody goes to war, they end up murdering hundreds of people. They don't go to prison for it. They might feel bad about it, but that
Right.
was their job. Their intention wasn't to do that. Their intention wasn't from their, they were doing a job and their heart was not, because a lot of people get, and then, you have people that murder people in jail. That's what I mean by intentions. Like your intentions can be completely different on the same situation.
Exactly.
But
Yep.
if you have bad intentions, then you have a lot to work out.
Exactly.
And I remember doing the work and I didn't know what it was. I had no idea what was happening. I just was like, I was doing the work at the time. It was like probably around 2017 after I met my husband. And I'm like, now I get what doing the work means, the inner work. But
Yeah.
it's a journey, man.
Yeah, it is. I feel you. I feel you, love. Yes, yes. But this is so great. It's been lovely. I'm going to jump off. I got some other things to kind of see about. We're going to keep in touch. Just, I hit you up. I'll inbox you.
The easiest is, I know I keep saying Instagram, but I guess I didn't. You probably messaged me right on Instagram.
Okay, so which way you want me to do?
Instagram's the easiest.
Okay.
It's the easiest, yeah. Because my phone's I have my iPhone that's my phone number, but I kind of don't use it a lot because I use it for just because Instagram has to have my phone number or they lock me out if I get locked out. So I'm hanging on for your life to my iPhone, but I use another phone for everything else. So
gotcha. Wonder where's Erin at tonight? I thought I saw her in the chat. Is she doing all right? I heard she was sick or something.
Was she?
I don't know. I think I overheard that. Maybe I misunderstood it. But just thought about her, wondering how she's doing. So maybe I see her around, on the other live and stuff, and I'll hit her up, speak to her and everything.
She's usually here.
I did see her earlier. She was in. She spoke.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Will you be on live tomorrow or Friday or?
Tomorrow. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll hit you up so we can talk about,
Yeah, I'll inbox you, give you a time and all that, so we can kind of.
Yeah.
Because I need to ask you. I need to talk to you, but I ask you about some things. We need to talk, chit chat. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah.
All right, love. Good to see you. Enjoy. All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Salute y'all, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks.
Everybody, please follow School for Justice. And I'm pretty sure Mimir put her information in the chat. And
I don't want to hit leave. Let me say this. I don't want to hit leave because I don't want to knock everything out of whack. So I just need to
you should be good.
To jump off. What
I can do it for you. There you go. Kicked her out. Just kidding. I'm sorry, Lisa. Did Lisa leave because we switched topics? I think she did. I don't mind. I mean, I'm sorry. I think I already prefaced that today's probably going to be the best day. Which sucks. Oh, I like that. I'm definitely praying for them. Oh, I know. You guys, I wish she knows. I hope she knows that we talk Bravo 99% of the time. Today is just, I don't like to leave you guys hanging, and then it's like I'm a mess. And then my mom's thing, I keep saying Friday, but I keep forgetting that her surgery's Friday. Oh God, man. Please pray for my mom. I need this to be over for her. I need this to be over for her. Let's see if my sister-in-law is over here. I definitely don't want to end the stream, but I feel like I'm not really doing good with recapping. So maybe I'll just talk shit. I don't know. I'm not talking shit, but what's going on in Bravo Land? I saw that there was another update about what's her name's daughter, Lynn Curtin's daughter. I don't know what it's about, but I'm going to check it out real quick and we'll go over it because I'll react to it. I'm going to see if she's still trying to exploit her. And I don't, like I said, giving her money and a place, it's not, that's what Lynn's doing. It's called tough love. I don't understand if, certain people are perpetuating this. you know, I would definitely look back. Thank God there wasn't cell phones or anything back then, because if somebody was videoing me and putting it all over the internet, like, are you kidding me? 75 days Memorial Day. All right, where's this at? Hey, that bitch fucking. Oh, shit. Okay. I love when I fucking go on here and it doesn't work. That's fucking amazing. Isn't that great? Fucking amazing. Things don't work. Like, why would it today? You know, why would it? There's a little, always a little. Wait, there is always a little. Go fuck yourself and everywhere. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to find the reel of what's her face. Reels. Here we go. You know, I don't know how to navigate Instagram, y'all. I had Gabby did it for me in the beginning, I think, and then I was paying her to do all that too. I can't believe it. Dude. I'm an idiot. Another reason I'm upset today is I got kind of screwed over. And I don't want to go into details, but right now we're trying to, like, you know, save for the house, obviously. Because we were either going to do a 401k or spend our cash, which I aim for a 401k and keep the cash, because, you know, this house will be an asset when it's done. And I don't want to get it half-assed, you know. So. Hi, come here, say hello. Say hi, sweetie. I love sweetie. Say hi, mom. Look at the camera, mom. Oh, sorry. You see the camera, mom? This is how we walk around. Watch. Come here, mom. Come here. She's a little fur ball. No, mom, where are you going? No, come back over. I thought you were getting my shoulder. You're so crazy. Now I'm not gonna let you go. Now I'm not letting her go. Oh, hi. Well, now you want to be her mom. This is Sweetie Marie. She's number 1, 2, 3, 4. She's number 5. 4. She's number 4. What? Now you want what? The camera wants you. I want you in the camera. I want my little sweeties in the camera. Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you. Oh. My little babies. She sleeps like little babies. Oh. She rolls on a little ball. She's the cutest thing you've ever seen. This is how she literally. Sterling sleeps on top of me, and this one sleeps like this between us. Can you see her in a little ball? Hold on. Oh, you're falling off my leg. There you go. There you go. Oh, there's her head. Oh, there you go. They can't see you if you do that. Put your head back, they can't see you. Oh. Fucking, why is it doing that? Hi. Oh. Hi, Mama. She doesn't need him still. I thought when she was doing that, I thought it was because she was still a kitten, because she was, you know, she just showed up one day. I mean, I know where she's from now, but she does it every single. She's doing it right now. She does it all the time. Just and the reason her name's look at her. The reason it's on her belly. The reason her name's Sweetie is because of this. We weren't even like, she had no idea we were like strangers, complete strangers to each other, right? And I seen her in the yard, and I'm like, I think it's my neighbor's cat. You know, because they always come to me. That's how I have 8 of them. 8, maybe 9. And you were in my yard, remember? One day I like literally she was lost and I guided her home. Like telepathy guided her home. And then when the bitch kicked her out again, acted like she wasn't. She knew right where to go. Literally came right over my house. She was in my yard for 2 days, and I was like, I knew she was somebody's cat. I thought she was a neighbor's cat. Then when she wouldn't, oh, you're stuck, Mom. Let me save your life. Hold on, let me save your life. Your paw's stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, don't bite me. Now, don't bite me. Don't get your nails unstuck, you dummy. Here, see? I saved your life. Don't you bite me. She's like, don't you bite me. I was saving your life. Okay? Anyway, she came up to me and she laid next to me and she's moving everything around. Stop. And finally she came next to me after 2 days and she laid right next to me. And I was like, oh, your name's Sweetie. Yes, yes, yes. So there was one out like 2 days ago. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sidetracked. I love you, Terry, by the way, in my mirror. Stop. God, I wish I could read that. Damn it. Let me make them bigger. Something's wrong here. Mom, you can't do that to the thing. We're gonna have to stop. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. Thanks. Thanks a lot. There you go. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. The best. She is the best. Best. I'm gonna put a sweater on you. You a t-shirt for summer? Get your little. No, I should get her a bikini t-shirt. I should get her what it says as a week shoot because all my cats like to get dressed up. So I should get them a t-shirt that has a bikini on it. Wouldn't that be cute? They look like they're wearing bikinis. Oh my god, I'm doing it. You're getting your sister. You and your sister, you're getting matching bikini shirts. You are. And then Kobe, yeah, damn dog. He looks like a raccoon, okay? In the dark, if you don't have your glasses on, some might think he might be, he's a raccoon. So he yesterday scared the fuck out of me, right? I jumped, screamed because I thought he was a raccoon. Because yes, even though I'm snowy, I'm a little afraid of the fucking polar bear sized raccoons. And we both scared each other. And I told him I was going to shave his head and paint his tail black. Sorry, bud. All right, I'm going to shave his head and paint his tail black. Now he doesn't scare me anymore. You know? Right, sweetie? So we have Sweetie, and when the house gets done, they're going to have their own little section with name plaques and everything. They're going to feel cute. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. All right, I know that you guys are probably annoyed as fuck with me right now. I'm annoyed with myself. Sorry. I apologize for this being a horrible live. I know I had new people here and I'm embarrassed right now. But if my neighbor's watching, hi. I have to send you that Amazon stuff. Did you guys laugh at my Amazon grass? Well, at least I think you laughed at me. Oh, DA laughed at me. No, Dago laughed at me. Where do you see how amazing it looks in the summertime? Well, you guys did, but I'm gonna get the neighbors. She said she's gonna do it too. So it'll be very cohesive now. Is that about what's her face? I think that's yeah, there was one recently, and it was her dad or something. Let me see. Let's see, they're alive right now. Huh. That's funny. Can't hear you guys. True crime. Oops. No, whatever. So here's us, guys. Oh, we're up here. Krista's up here. Ooh, Krista. Say something, Krista. Up there it goes. All right. Well, that's not working. Why do I still hear myself? Oh, no. This is crazy. Nope, still hear myself. I'm ending the live. Okay. I'm going to end it, guys. I love you all very much. And more time. I don't know about Friday. Please pray for my mother. Her surgery is Friday, so and all I've been doing was crying, so I gotta get it all out. So I love you guys. Talk to you. I love y'all. Sorry, this is not a good one. I'm seeing, dude. I am seeing shit. I'm seeing shit. These glasses are pretty big. Oh. Good day. I'm tired. Just go to sleep. Let's take a nap. Just kidding. All right, guys. I'm done. Sorry. I'm a rambling idiot. This will not be a 31 podcast line. This will not be. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm in the middle of I'm seeing things. I don't know why. But I love you all. I'll see you soon.